With a sex abuse scandal rocking the Catholic Church, tonight a promise to protect young children. Good evening, I'm John McKay.
And I'm Cynthia Izaguirre. Tomorrow morning, the Pope will touch down in Ireland, a country also reeling from child sex abuse scandals. And he's expected to meet with survivors. But advocates put pressure on the church to do so much more to keep children safe. Teresa Woodard shows us how the Fort Worth Diocese says it's taking steps in that direction.
As scandal rocked the Catholic Church, with the Pennsylvania grand jury identifying 300 predator priests with more than 1,000 victims over 70 years.
I felt sick, I felt angry, and I felt a new resolve to do our part.
The month of August was difficult.
And the reality is that this very sinful, dangerous aspect of society is present among us.
But on September 1st, the Diocese of Fort Worth will debut a new educational program to prevent sexual abuse. The goals: no tolerance, no secrecy.
That's one of the reasons why this scourge of child sexual abuse has been able to last as long as it has, is because nobody wanted to talk about it.
While the Diocese of Fort Worth and the Diocese of Dallas already have programs in place, Fort Worth's new one is more robust than ever before and offers a more concrete action plan for preventing abuse in churches and schools. Children will learn what sexual abuse is and who to talk to if something happens. Parish leaders are required to act on every allegation.
We immediately call the police, we call criminal authorities, and we rely on their expertise to help us to determine credibility.
Pope Francis will meet with abuse victims this weekend in Ireland. And in November, the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops could adopt new nationwide guidelines. Steps are being taken to protect children and all parishioners.
I see a renewed sense of intolerance for this sort of behavior and also the condoning and enabling of this criminal behavior. And I think that in itself is hopeful.
But a lot of hurt has already happened. Teresa Woodard, Channel 8 News.